Hey guys, I just want to do a really quick video here on how to get these Chinese mini excavators started. When I went to go pick this thing up at Ritchie Brothers, neither me nor the other guy there could figure out how to get these things started. I got them to load it on the trailer and I got it home and it took me 2 hours to figure out how to get started. So I'm going to show you some of the basics here. I took off the metal, the body panels to get at it, and it's really easy to get these off. These are just 14mm bolts. They're pretty easy to find. And if you can't figure this out or you got to do some work on this thing, just pull the body panels off. It's so much faster. So we got a 420cc gas engine. I'm not sure what kind of brand it is. We got a pretty basic carburetor on there. The way this works, we have a master power switch here that turns on and off. Pretty straightforward. Fuel tank in there. The fuel tank's actually pretty big on this thing. I'd make sure it has some gas in there. It's got a real basic filter in there. And this thing flowed gas at all times because it was underneath. Useless wiring harness, main power on, and then the electric start fires. There's also a pull start on here, so if your gas engine, if your battery's dead, on this one the battery's on the left side here and it's huge. On the other guy, he had a full cab and the battery was hidden down here. We couldn't get to it with the cab on there. The big thing for me was that there's a fuel shut-off valve on the carburetor in here. It was off. I couldn't get this thing started to save my life. Basic air filter on the top here. It takes 2 screws off. There's are these little wing nuts, and there's an air filter. I poured some gas down there. It started. Spark plug. Check your spark plug. Has it got any fuel on it? Is it dry? You know, do you have spark? On mine too, the throttle, which you push this button in to adjust it. This thing was way too tight. It was like idling at like half speed, so I loosened this off to get the idle way down. It's so much smoother to drive this thing. When that happens. The carburetor bowl underneath here, there's a drain, and then this is the main screw. Underneath this bowl is a basic float, and your same needle and seat. You don't make sure they're working. There's one jet in there, one main jet, little flathead. You can pull it out. Maybe it got clogged up from sitting for a million years before you bought this bad boy. Overall, this thing's not bad. This thing's pretty good. It is so much easier to drive this thing smoothly when the idle is down. So if this thing is making you crazy, you're trying to load it on the trailer, undo this and put that arm way back. If you got any problems, you know, here's the choke. I just do minimum throttle, choke on, and this thing started, right? The foot pedals, one is the auxiliary hydraulics, which does nothing. The other one is the front plow, right? These things, these are your tracks, forward and backward. Each one of these has 4 ways on here. They control the arm and the cab side to side. But, you know, hopefully you're not trying to pick this thing up at auction. You can't figure out why it won't start. Maybe this will help you out. If you got any questions, leave a comment. I try to get back real quick. You know, maybe save you some trouble. And also, please consider like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. See you in the next one. Let's go dig some trenches.